So hi guys, good evening all of you. So in the last session, we checked out analytical functions, how to use in your subqueries. Okay, so that we discussed in the last class. And the next one is correlated subqueries, guys. And we completed non-correlated subquery categories or subqueries. Whatever it was there, that was we completed in the last class. Okay, and now we will see the correlated subqueries, how to use and work in your database that you find out. But here, when come to correlated subqueries, sorry, the second one is, so we said here correlated subqueries in this mechanism. First, outer query is executed, guys. First of all, outer query is executed. So the definition we given in the early introduction part. So in correlated subquery, okay, executed first outer and later it was going to be inner query. So that is what definition of your correlated. Okay, now right. So in correlated subquery, first outer query is executed and later inner query will execute and finally producing the result. Okay, but this correlated subqueries, when it was somewhat help us, okay, when it was useful us, okay, when it was useful as means. So whenever you want to go for to in non-correlated subquery, can you remember one thing we discussed here? To find out your nth highest salary. So to find out nth highest salary, yes. So whenever you want to find out nth highest salary, so for example, if you want to find out first highest salary, so 2 queries will return, second highest salary, 3 queries will return, third highest salary, 4 queries, like we said. So I think all of you remember this. I think all of you remember this. Did you remember, guys? Did you remember this point we discussed in early in non-correlated subqueries? Okay, right. So this is, okay. So first means when you find out first highest salary. So we are writing 2 queries, second highest, 3 queries, third highest, 4 queries, like we written. So that means to find out nth highest salary, and we are writing n plus 1 times we are writing. We are writing n plus 1 times we are writing. Okay, now? So to overcome that, we said in the last session, how to overcome this problem. Okay, now? So let you see, instead of writing n plus 1 times, so now by using of correlated subquery, so simple and with one line statement, how we are writing observe. So first I will show you the syntax, guys, here. Syntax to find out, okay, nth, okay, highest or lowest salary. Okay, the syntax all of you remember, salary. So syntax to find out nth, highest or lowest salary. So what is our syntax here? Observe. Select star from table name, and here we are passing table alias name 1. So pass table alias name 1, where n minus 1 is equals to. So in my where condition, we are using what now? N minus 1 is equals to, okay, is equals to inner query. What is inner query? Select count of distinct, count of distinct, and column name, okay, from table name, and we are passing table alias name 2, okay. So where table alias name 2, where table alias name 2 dot column name. Here two things I have to use, either less than or greater than. So your less than means lowest salary finding purpose, use less than symbol. Highest salary finding purpose, use greater than symbol. Okay now. So lowest salary purpose you can use less than symbol. Highest salary when you want to find out, then use greatest symbol. That means greater symbol. Okay, greater than. And again we are passing like table alias name 1 dot column name. 1 dot column name. Okay, right. So this is simple syntax, guys. By using of this syntax, you can find out your nth, highest or lowest salary. And here one more very important thing is what now? There is no need to write n plus 1 queries. No need to write here. Simple. Okay, now n plus 1 times is not necessary to write here. Okay. Let you see how this one. By taking of examples, you can easily understand. Let it come out. So what is our example? Write a query to find out. Write a query to find out the first highest. To find out the first highest. The first highest salary employee details. Okay, now can you observe here? Okay, let it come out and see. Okay, right. First of all, one small table I'm creating, guys. Okay, for your comparison purpose, easy to understand. So that's why I'm creating a small table. So EMP 12. So EID, ENIM, okay, now, and sal. So we are taking number of some size. Later, I'm inserting some records into this table. Okay, suppose 1021 Sai. The amount of salary 25,000. Okay, and the next one like this, some more records I'm inserting 1022. The employee name is Jones. Salary 85,000 is salary. 1023. Name is Alan. It was 10,000 rupees salary. 1024. Next we have to use here word. So it is 68,000 rupees salary. Next 1025. Some name is, for example, Scott. So his salary is a 48,000 rupees salary. And 1026. Some name is, for example, Miller. Okay, his salary, for example, 85,000 rupees salary. So I just made it commit to come back to your table EMP 12. So this is. So one small table I was taken, guys, here, and on this table data, now we need to find out nth highest salary employees. Okay, now let you see. Now I'm going to writing my correlated subquery I'm writing, and whatever the syntax I was given. Okay, the syntax as usual I'm following here. So when you see the syntax, maybe it's look like very big syntax, but when you're writing your query, it's very, very easy and simple. Okay, now, right. Let you see how I'm writing as per this formula. Select star from EMP12 and E1. So your E1 is called as a table alias, right? Now, so where a formula n minus 1. Actually, our formula, what is our formula? N minus 1. But this n minus 1, what it mean, how it was going to be taking n minus 1 means. Okay, now here n minus 1 is a formula, right? But guys, here observe, which highest salary are you finding, guys, here? Come on, which highest salary are you finding, guys, here? Okay, first highest salary. So first highest salary means, can I say, guys, here, okay, n is equals to 1. Can I say? Come on, guys, can I say? Okay, yes, definitely. So n is equals to 1, that is called, because I'm finding nth highest. Nth highest means n is equals to 1. So n is equals to 1, you need to substitute. You need to substitute 1. 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So this solution, understand all of you now? 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So because we are finding nth highest salary, so that means you are finding first highest salary. So first means n is equals to 1, and that n value 1 substitute in your n minus 1 formula. When you substituted n value in n minus 1 formula, so you are showing 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, now, right. So now this 0, I have to give it here in my condition here, what? Where n minus 1, in place of n minus 1, I will give 0. 0 is equals to, 0 is equals to inner query. Inner query what? Select count of distinct, my column salary. So your distinct keyword already in the early introduction classes, I was explained to you. So what is the use of distinct, guys? What is the use of distinct keyword? Yes, eliminating duplicates. If in your salary column, if any duplicate values are there, the duplicate values are eliminated. It's not counting. Okay, na? Right. So, right, from EMP12 E2, EMP12 E2. Okay, EMP12 E2, where E2 dot salary is greater than E1 dot salary. So now see the query how much simple. Now you can see the query how much easy now. So when you see the syntax, it looks like a big syntax, but when you're writing, it's a very, very simple syntax here, just a small query. And now I'm executing, guys, here. Now my first highest salary employee details are displayed. Employees are displayed. But here so many people have a question, sir, how this query is executed? So many people have a doubt, sir, how this query is executed. Okay, let you see, guys, let you see. So I will give complete explanation step by step. Okay, so what it was, how this query executed, let you see. Carefully observe. So this is actually the query we written. This is actually the query we written. Carefully observe, step by step, each and every line I will explain to you. Okay, now this is our query statement. So in this query, if you want to identify, guys, here, Okay, in this query, see, observe this output, how it was came. Okay, I will explaining here. Observe carefully. Okay, now right. So this is, but in this query statement, can you see here E1 and E2? Yes or no? So E1, E2, I was created. But guys, tell me what is E1 and E2? Alias names, table alias names. But can you remember self-join mechanism? Can you remember all of you? Self-join. In self-join mechanism also, we created alias names and we set one point there. Whenever we want to create a alias names on a table, internally, your Oracle server is going to be preparing virtual tables. Did you remember? Internally, your system is preparing virtual tables. Huh? Remember now? Yeah, same to same here also. So here E1 and E2, two aliases. So two aliases means two tables. One is was called as a on the name of E1 and on the name of E2. Two alias tables are created. So let you see. So two virtuals we are creating. And one alias is E1. So this is one alias name. And this is one more alias. And some table columns, for example, it is a EID or EID or ename, anything. Okay. So ename, and this is your salary column. The same thing I'm taking here, salary and ename. Okay. And our table is what now, guys? Here, this is our table now. Yes, the table only salaries I'm taking now. Okay, now I'm taking only salaries. Okay, and here also same table now, same table, same data, everything will be same. Okay, so this is okay now. The two alias and the tables data we taken out. After that, here outer query 0, how it was came, we already know. The 0, how it was came, already we know. So how it was came 0 means there is a solution for n minus 1. There is a solution for n minus 1. Okay, so we are finding n is equals to 1. Formula n minus 1 is equals to 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is my outer query result 0, guys. This is my outer query result 0. 0 is equals to. Okay, outer query 0. 0 is equals to. In inner query, what we written here, inner query, so we taken out what is inner query? Count of distinct salary. This is count of distinct salary I'm taking for counting purpose. Okay, now? Now. And what is your condition? Can you see your condition now? Can you see your condition? What is my condition, guys, here? So my condition is, careful observe. E2 dot salary is greater than E1 dot salary. This is our condition. That means inner query, outer query result is came. Already outer query, how much here? 0. 0 is the outer query where conditional value. Now inner query I want to execute. So this is inner query condition. And inner query condition, what is here? What it was given here? It is a greater value I'm using. So E2 dot salary greater than E1 dot salary. But tell me guys here, in this E1 and E2 alias tables, in this E1 and E2 alias tables, which alias is outer and which alias is inner? Yes, E1 is a outer, E2 is a inner. E1 is a outer, E2 is a inner. But tell me correlated subqueries, which query first executed, outer or inner? Which one? Outer is executed first. Outer is executed first. So that's why my comparison how to take means E1 to E2 I want to compare. But this is greater than symbol as it is. But E1 to E2 compare because E1 is first executed. That's why the comparison from E1 to E2. Okay. Now let me see one by one comparing how it is. And I think all of you know self join same like this. So 25,000 greater than 25,000 greater than. How many values are there in E2 table? Carefully observe and give me response. Carefully observe and give me response. Don't hurry, buddy. Okay. 25,000 greater. How many values are there? 25,000 greater. How many values are there in your E2 alias table? How many values are there in E2 alias table? 25 greater. How many values are there in E2 table? Now how many values can you see? 25, 25 is not a greater. 85 is a greater, na? One value. 10 is not a greater. 68, one value. 48, one value. 85, one value. So 25,000 greater values, how many are there? How many are there? Four values are there. Four values are there, right? But guys, in this four values, 85,000 is repeated, na? Yes or no? Repeated, na? Yes. But your distinct keyword means what now, guys? Your distinct keyword means what? Duplicates are counting or duplicates are eliminating? Eliminating. Eliminating means I don't want to count. So one is not counted. I'm not counting. I'm not counting means how many values are there which is more than 25 now? Three values are there. Very good. So count of distinct salary. Count of distinct salary. How many counts now? Three. So you're three. 25,000 above three values are there. That the inner query result 3 comparing with the outer query result. Comparing with the outer query result. Comparing with the outer query result. So now 3. Tell me, 0 is equals to 3. Condition true or false? Condition is false. Okay, next. Next one. Next one, 85,000. So 85,000 above. How many values are there in E2 alias table? 85,000 above. How many values are there in E2 alias table? 0. Yes, excellent. Good catching my point, guys. So 0. Now outer query, inner query, outer query 0 is equals to 0. Condition true or false? Condition true. At which value condition true? 85,000. So 85,000 will be returns to us. Okay, right. Like this, each and every value you can compare. Okay, next one. 10,000 above. How many values are there? 10,000 above. How many values are there? 10,000 above. 25, 1, 85, 2, 68, 3, 48, 4, 85, 5. But 85 duplicate is not counting. Remaining how many? 4 values. So 4. Now you can compare. So 0 is equals to 4. Condition true or false, guys? Condition false. Okay, na? Right. Next comparison. 68 above. 68 above. How many values are there in E2 table? 68 above. How many values? Yes. Yes, one is 85 and here also 85. But distinct keyword duplicate not counting. 68 above, only one value. 68 above, right? Now count is 1. Now count is 1. Now count is 1. Now compare here. 0 is equals to 1. Condition false. 0 is equals to 1. Condition false. Next comparison. 48 above. 48 above. How many values are there in E2 alias table? How many? 85, 1, 68, 2, 85, 3. But 3 means duplicate not counting. So that means remaining 2. So 48 above 2. Now 2 comparing here. 0 is equals to 2. Condition true or false? Condition true or false? False. Okay, na? Right. The last one. Last one. 85 above. How many values are there in the alias table? So no value. No value means 0. No value means 0. Now we are counting. 0 is equals to 0. Condition true or false? True. At which value? 85,000. At which value? 85. So this is how correlated subquery executed internally to finding first highest salary. Okay, na? So this is the same self join and here also same as this. Okay, na? Each and every row you need to compare. So finally, 85,000 first highest salary people are coming out. So now all of you clear, guys? How this output is came? All of you clear? Mechanism clear? Okay, right, guys. So this is what it was going to be executed. Okay, now, right. So like this, you can find out any nth highest, guys. Here, suppose next one, for example, we are asking write a query to find out. Okay, now. So to find out the, for example, this is my table. Okay, if I'm asking next, so find out the fourth highest salary. Fourth highest salary employee details. Okay, now you can sum. Observe. Fourth means the solution only the thing is n minus 1. N minus 1 means 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 means 3. Okay, now? Right. So now what happened? 4 minus 1 3, and let you write same to same, same to same. I'm writing select star from emp12 e1, where outer query conditional value how much here? 3. 3 is equals to inner query. So select count of distinct sal, okay, from emp12 e2, where e2 dot salary is greater than e1 dot salary. Okay, na? Right. So now here outer query conditional value 3. Now can you come out here 3 3 where it is matching, guys? 3 3. Your counting already given 3 0 4. Okay, the countings here what now? What are the countings here? 3 0 4 1 2 0. Now tell me your inner query countings are these are. My outer query condition 3. So where 3 is matching? Where 3 is matching? Yes, where 3 is matching? 3 is matching at 25,000. 3 is matching at 25,000. Let you see, let you see. Okay, now let you come out. So now same as this to execute. So your fourth highest salary employee details are successfully taken. How much? 25,000. Okay, now so like this, guys, here by using of this syntax, you can find out any nth. Okay, now so simple. Take two diagrams, each and every row compare. That's it. Already self join also I was completely explained here. Okay, now so now correlated. Okay, now so self join already you know now, same pattern correlated also each and every row. Condition check, counting true condition, you can go to true matching, otherwise not matching. Okay, right. So that is once your side also you can do that practice, you can understand, right? Okay. So this is, guys, in the same to same here I said highest we find out. Suppose if I want to find out least salary, for example, suppose somebody is asking, sir, to find out the first lowest salary I want to find out. The first lowest salary. So lowest salary means what I want to do? Again, n is equals to 1 only. Yes or no? N is equals to 1 only because first lowest person. First lowest person means again n minus 1 is equals to same formula. N is equals to 1 only. 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. But what I said, guys, here in the syntax, can you identify